Previously on
Too Much Mustard.
Zuko would laugh at the idea his uncle Iroh brought up to send me to capture the Avatar. But now he's got a girl who can do the job. And that is who? Me! Here are your secondary missions. Use these swords around the Avatar. Don't use firebending. 2. Take this necklace to Katara. 3. Wear this, so the Avatar will think you're from the Earth Kingdom. My stomach was empty and I was weak. I had a terrible fever. Before I impaled myself, I saw 2 dark-colored people and 2 light-colored people. Aang looked at me. I can't tell where you're from, but I do trust you. But he was in an airbending uniform. He was the only one left. The Avatar! I found him at last! Welcome back, everybody, to Too Much Mustard. We're your hosts. I'm Caitlin.
I'm Ashwini.
And we're going to be diving back into my Avatar, The Last Airbender fanfiction. I get so excited to start a new episode, and then, I suddenly remember what we're doing, and I'm like, I don't want to do this! As per, standard, we had to talk about Bryan. Alright. This huge beast comes toward me. Ah, what is that? I ask Aang. Oh, that's Appa. He's my flying bison, he replied.
He's like, but of course.
Yeah. Yeah, the flying bison. That's how they get around. He's big. He's a big boy. You have a flying bison? I asked determinedly. I love how I'm just making adverbs out of anything. Aang told me everything. So I guess they just had a conversation. Katara and Toph came back with more water. Sokka set up a huge tent. Aang lifted me up with airbending skills and set me down on a cot. I fell asleep till the next morning. When I woke up, my stomach was very empty and my throat burned with thirst. Water! I screamed.
Wow.
Katara rushed with a barrel of water. I took it from her as soon as I saw it. I drank the whole thing and lay back down on the cot. That's a fine way to, damage your insides. Thank you very much, I said. Can you spare me a piece of bread?
Could you spare a strawberry?
Aang laughed. Sure, he said in a mocking way. He came back, not with 1, but 10 pieces of bread. With some fish.
Oh, it's like a biblical loaves of bread fish. We did go to a Christian school, and you could have written this page after Bible class.
Probably. It's fresh
This
in my
is
head.
plausible.
Wow, that is a lot. Oh no, the fish is raw. I can't eat it like that. The only way I can eat it is by burning it, but if they figure out that I'm a firebender, I'll never get the Avatar. My thoughts hurt my head.
Oh.
But then I had an idea. I grabbed 2 sticks and rubbed them together. Making fire from rubbing 2 sticks together is impossible, said Sokka. But when they weren't looking, I lit the sticks with my finger. Sokka's mouth dropped.
I love it.
Yeah. If she can do it, why can't I? He said.
What I do have are a very particular set of skills.
That is funny.
I'm glad you like that. At least someone does. Aang came up to me. Are you feeling better? I smiled. Yeah, thank you so much. All of a sudden, this little girl comes up. Well, she's not really that little. Hi, I'm Toph. What's your name? I was surprised to see that I found the correct group. Zuko said there was Of course it's the correct group. There's an airbender. Zuko said that there was a blind girl. Hi, Toph. I'm Jane. Are you blind? She nodded. Just to confirm, are you blind? Jeez, Jane. She nodded. Yep, all my life. Look what I can do. She stepped out of the tent and lifted up a rock with intense earthbending and crushed it to smithereens. I was impressed. I clapped my hands in delight. She's
like, yay!
Aang kept talking firmly to Sokka, Katara, and Toph. Why? Aang is like the nicest, most gentle character ever. Later at night, he kept yelling at them. I wondered what was going on. He yelled so loud, along with the others, that I couldn't sleep. I tossed a fireball in the air.
Just for funsies?
I guess. I thought it was going to be impossible to get the avatar to Zuko. Zuko was going to kill me if I didn't hurry up. In the morning, Sokka awoke. He woke up the others too. They all came to me. Hey, Jane. Oh my god. Hey, Jane. Katara, Sokka, Toph, and I thought... he could have just said we. We all. God, this shit sucks. Because you have nowhere to go, maybe you can travel with us, Aang said. But we need you to know that there are a ton of arguments, so don't be afraid to tell us to shut up, Toph said. But we need to know what nation you're from, said Katara. Then Sokka butted in. Sure hope you're not from the Fire Nation, otherwise you're not coming with us. Katara slapped Sokka on the back.
Oh, goodness.
Now
Here
you
we go.
shut up. Sound familiar?
I know.
Amanda whacked poor Audrey on the back 6 or 7 times. Aang came close to me. Here, you can have more of my water. Katara stopped him. No, Aang. We don't even know what nation she's from. You're not gonna give someone water just because they could be an enemy? Like, okay. Sokka said that. Of course Sokka said that.
Oh, yeah.
But Katara stopped Aang from giving Jane more of his water. Toph kicked him. Toph kicked Sokka. I'm from the Earth Kingdom. I just don't know where. I can't bend, I said. Yeah, no one asked if you can bend or not.
Yeah.
She's acting very sus now. I looked in her eyes, somewhere between earth and fire. Either she's lying or she's not. But I'm sticking with Earth. I trust Jane a lot, Aang said.
Love it.
I guess we'll stick with Earth for right now. Got it, Sokka? Katara asked. Sure, whatever, he replied. Sorry, this next scene is really...
Okay.
No, this is how you can tell that I was 12 when I wrote this, okay? After breakfast, I felt upset. My bath time was near. My bath time! I changed into my bathing suit. Aang saw me changing from behind. I looked in a mirror. I saw his mouth drop. He saw my black swimsuit. That belonged to the Fire Nation. Where did you get that black thing? Sokka said. Sokka, get out! Katara yelled. But she has a black, thing. Whatever it is, it's from the Fire Nation, he screamed. I want to be done with this scene.
No.
I want to be done with this scene so we can move on.
No.
Katara glared at him. It's called a swimming suit, and she might have made it. Katara had a worried look. Aang bit his fingernails. That's right, Katara, I lied. I made it myself out of some fabric I found. Ew, what? Katara felt the fabric. Feathers. Oh, from the ostrich horse! She looked at Sokka. See, she said. Sokka whined. I ran into the grassy area and jumped into the lake. Aang joined me. Good thing we both had swimming suits on.
What's the situation with Aang?
I don't know. I kind of have an idea, but I don't know. My guess, it's been 18 years since I wrote this, so I don't really remember everything. My guess is that Jane is going to have some internal conflict. The fact that she was sent out to find the Avatar, but now there's a bit of a rapport being built between them, and she's going to feel like she can't.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, by the way, I wrote this before the third book, the third Avatar book, or, the third season came out on Nickelodeon. So there's a lot that we didn't know as fans. The water was cold. I was used to bathing in a hot, shallow bath. I hated the water. I mean, honestly, same. I hate taking showers. I mean, I do because I don't want to be like a disgusting, stinky person. But, I hate it. Glad to know that, that hasn't changed. Come on, Jane. I looked at Aang funny. I don't think I could swim, I replied. Aang took my hand. I have an idea. Here, let me hold you. I got up on his hands, and I'll waterbend the water to hold you up. Aang smiled. When Aang pushed the water, I went in circles. I never had so much fun before. He and I were laughing a lot, and then we began splashing each other. I know, cute. Ugh. Katara jumped in with us. Sokka decided to cook dinner. Unfortunately, we skipped lunch, but I was having too much fun to get out. Aang trapped him and me in an airball. He guided it to go underwater. Katara helped by waterbending the water. Aang took me down deep where the tadpoles grew. Zuko hated frogs. If he saw them, he'd freak out. It was a good thing there was no water in the bubble, otherwise if I laughed, I could have choked. What's so funny? Aang asked. Oh no, I was thinking of Zuko. If I tell him the truth, I'll be busted. I gotta lie, I thought. Nothing, Aang. Well, I'm just happy. I mean, I've never had so much fun in my whole life, and you were like the first one, besides Katara, to care for me. I mean, I'll tell you later, I said. Oh, okay, Jane, Aang said. Oh my gosh. I literally wrote, you are like the first one.
Oh!
I sulked at the plate of roasted fish. I thought about putting rice on it, but I remembered Fire Nation eats rice. So what, rice is sus now? My stomach ached. I wasn't used to fish. Ew, I thought. I didn't want to hurt Sokka's feelings, so I said, this is really good. When Sokka heard that I like it, he gave me more.
Okay, pause. Wasn't she like starving before and begging for just one little piece of bread?
Yeah.
And now she's all pretentious and ew,
she doesn't want to be sus. I don't know.
Right. Oh, but yeah, he gave her more. That is the blessing and the curse of lying.
Yeah. I'm a little full now. Thank you. Is that okay? I said nervously. He paused dramatically. That's fine, he said.
What an intense moment.
I know. Aang slurped up the noodles Katara made us. And of course, little pieces of fish ruined it. I loved plain noodles. But I didn't love it too much around the suspicious waterbender. Wait a second. He can't waterbend. I meant the suspicious boomerang thrower. I love how, like, Jane is, like, using this as, like, a stream of consciousness. Yes! Sokka really wished he had seaweed cookies. That ain't happening now, Toph said. Sokka just whined. Aang ate almost anything except for Fire Nation cake. I tried to get him to eat that, but that's a different story. Ooh. Why would you... Oh, I can't show them that I'm a firebender. Oh, why don't you have some Fire Nation cake? God, this bitch is stupid. Toph was always eating nuts and apples. She never ate fish or noodles. So see, it's okay to be picky sometimes.
Yeah.
This is a really good stopping point for the next episode.
Okay.
So we'll continue in the next episode. We'll see you all in the next video. Thank you for stopping by, and I'm so glad that you're here. Bye. I wanted to take a break from traveling and see how Zuko was doing. I fell through the sky, but unfortunately I was gonna land on top of his ship. Zuko ran in from hearing the noise. What on earth are you doing here, Jane? Did you find the Avatar? He asked. I'll show you! I'm just gonna need a way to get back up there, I said. I'm gonna blast you out of a cannon. I flew to the bison. Zuko wanted me to give this to you, Katara. I handed her the necklace. She gasped. My mother's necklace! Thank you so much! Turn around, Sokka, she said. I have to give him something. Well, Zuko, I just want to say thank you, and I wanted to, she blushed. I looked up. Aang and Sokka were looking at the scene from above. Sokka grabbed me and cried out, yip yip, stupidly forgetting Katara. Aang's eyes started glowing, and his arrow glowed too. What is going on?